Hey everybody, Bill here. This episode is going to be on nutrition and what works for me. It's about 3,000 calories a day. I eat a plant-based diet. It's really worked out. Not only has it worked out on the trail, but in my life. I'm not trying to preach to you. I'm just telling you what works for me. I'm 57 years old, and when I hiked the Appalachian Trail in 2017, I ate your typical diet, which is a lot of animal protein, animal fat, a lot of salt, a lot of processed sugar. Never really felt great. I came home, I felt awful after I was done. Then the same year, I did the Vermont Long Trail on a plant-based diet. I left at a certain weight, I felt great every day, and I got home with the same weight I left at. So something was working for me. So then I did the Arizona Trail, 2018, and I had a completely plant-based diet, and it just worked great for me. So I'm going to continue to do it. So I'm going to share with you what I do, okay? First thing is your process, your daily process. And for me, I have found that in the morning when I get up, I am not hungry. Okay? I'm thirsty, but I'm not hungry. And so I just don't want to just sit there and eat. I want to get going. So what I typically do is I get up in the morning, I put my tent away, I do everything I have to do, and then I have a Gatorade bottle or a Smart Water bottle, and I use this. You're going to see two product companies today. You're going to see Amazing Grass, and you're going to see Vega. Okay, and those are two whole food plant-based diet programs that really, they just have great products. I like them. They're high quality. They're used by a lot of people, so it's not like it's a fringe thing. They've been around for a while, and the products they sell are pretty good. I do wait for sales, and I get them at really good prices. You know, when I say good prices, I'm saying $1 a bar for a protein bar. That's high quality. You just can't get that in a store. Okay, so this is what I start off my day with. And hydration is really important. I started off, this is a multivitamin. This fills in the nutritional gap. So if I'm missing vitamin K or something like that, this helps fill it. Also tastes good. It's lemongrass. It's really nice. On hydration during the day, I do take tablets. And these are like Alka-Seltzer tablets without the nasty taste. This is an energy one. Again, this is Amazing Grass. There's like 10 in here. You take them, you break them in half, and you put them into your Smart Water bottle, and they fizz, and they're really delightful. Afternoon, I'm done with the stimulants. I don't need that anymore. And then in the afternoon, I typically go to just a plain hydrate one. And there's different flavors, of course. And that really works out well for me because I don't need any more stimulants. And I've had them in the afternoon with stimulants, and they've kept me up at night, so I tend to learn to do that. I try to drink a liter of water every 5 miles, whatever that is for you, okay? Or whenever you need it. You cannot drink enough, and if you drink too much, you're just going to urinate anyway. So just keep on drinking as much as you can, because you don't realize how dehydrated you really are, and you are. And you're going to be eating a lot of bars. That's just because that's the nature of the beast. They're durable. They can handle all weather conditions. They can get wet. It doesn't matter. It's on the outside of the package. Each one is sealed and is nutritionally sound. It doesn't get degraded, so that's really important. That's really important. But they're dry. That's why you get the high calorie count per ounce, because all the moisture's been pulled out of it. So you need to drink a lot of water. Okay, that's just what I've learned. Okay, so the first thing I do is after I get going, I have 2 bars in my pocket. I take all my food during the day. I put it in a Ziploc bag, and I put it in the back of my backpack so that I can just grab it as the day goes on. And I basically figured that out the night before. I basically have like 7 or 8 bars, things, and I put them all in a bag, and I know it's all there. So that's a way of managing my food consumption. I basically carry 4 days of food at a time. It's 5 pounds, and it's essentially 3,000 calories a day, and it's about 120 calories per ounce, which is pretty much the sweet spot you want. So in the morning, I carry 2 things. I carry typically a Pro Bar. These are really nice. They're very small. They're very light. They're tasty. They have a lot of different flavors. That, and I carry one of these. This is just another 250 to 300 calorie bar. It's a different flavor. It tastes good. That'll get me till about 11, and then I start feeling a little bit hungry, and then I'll push on to lunch, and that's whenever that is. I might find a nice spot at 11:30, or it might be 12:30. I don't know, but I'm not just going to sit anywhere and eat. I typically know when I have to eat, and I typically get some water first, and then I go eat somewhere. And I do like this, and these are very common. They have 2 sleeves, so if you're not really hungry, you can have just one and just kind of seal it up. And then what I do is I eat these with it, which are different almond butters. You can buy cashew butter and coconut butter and all that stuff, but I like the almond butters. These have got the different flavors. It's a really nice treat. This together is about 400 ounces. and that's about 400 calories, and that's for about 3 ounces, 3.5 ounces. So that works out well for me. And then the rest of the afternoon, as the day goes on, I have about another 600 calories, and these are the kind of bars. This is 300 right here, and this is another 290, 300 right here. And these are really good. These help me get through the rest of the day. Okay. Now I'm in camp. Okay, I've gotten to the camp. I typically hike. I like to hike with the sun and go and stop with the sun. So when I wake up in the morning and the sun's up, I want to be hiking. So I get up before the sun gets up, get everything ready, and then I'm hiking when as the sun's rising. So dawn to dusk, right? So at dusk or close to dusk, depending on how I feel, I might be tired. I might stop early, and I've done that plenty of time. I'm not feeling it today, so I'll go whatever I'm going, and I'll find a nice spot and say, you know what, it's 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm like done. I just want a break, and I'll do that. And I think everybody should hike by time and how you feel, not by distance. It's really important, because if you hike by distance and you set these goals for yourself, you can really just push yourself too hard, and really for no reason. Because if you're carrying 4 days of food, I carry 4 days of food, and I know 4 days of food for me is good for 70 to 90 miles in pretty much every terrain I've been in, right? So 70 to 90 miles, if I can make, I just have to know where my next town is every 70 to 90 miles. That's all I have to worry about, is the next town, and then just set up a mail drop, or know where to go to get a resupply in a store. Okay, so while I find a camp, I've got my water. I dry camp, so I carry basically 4 liters of water to wherever I'm dry camping, because I want to have 2 liters for the night and 2 liters to push off in the morning. Okay, I have while I'm setting before I set my tent up and everything, I usually a Gatorade bottle, and I have one of these. Now I'm starting my recovery process. My recovery process is basically this guy and this guy. Okay, these two together. This is protein, and this is all the things that your body needs to recover. Right, and both of them work great. And I've done this before. This I have, within 20 minutes or 30 minutes of stopping, and that's usually the recommendation for like the protein stuff, and that works out really well. While I eat dinner, I have this thing, which is a nice flavor to have with dinner, like cherry or lemon or something like that, and that's really good. And I do that every day, and that's really great. Now, when I'm done, and with all that bars and that stuff, I have dinner. And dinner for me is this, which is basically couscous. Okay, this is couscous, and craisins, cranberries, dried cranberries, or some kind of dried fruit. And then I add chia seeds and ground flax. That makes a big difference for me. I have the package that comes with the flavoring package, and then I have primal jerky. It's a really nice flavor. You get a bunch of them in different flavors. I typically bite it and just drop it, bite it and drop it. I don't have a knife. I don't have any of that stuff. So that really is helpful. That's about 1,000 calories. Yeah. A nice flavor to add to that is a little bit of olive oil. If you have the individual packages, not a bottle. That's heavy, and that's really nice. And that's pretty much what I do all day long. Okay, and it's about 3,000 calories. Works great for me. And if you have any questions, you can let me know. Okay, bye.